Hello, welcome to Dad Random's live stream today. Another DJI release and some interesting commentary that comes with it, because my initial response to the release of the Mavic 3 Classic is, did we need it? And I think a lot of people are wondering why DJI releases this at this time. Basically, remote ID, all the different things that come with flying a larger drone. Because to be quite honest, most people out there do not have their Part 107s. So, and flying this drone, being over 250 grams, requires a lot of different things, registration and all those different things. So why would you fly it? That's my question. And why would DJI put so much money into the large drones? So there's a lot of things that come along with the Mavic 3. Now, there's no question as to the Mavic 3 being one of the best drone platforms out there. I mean, I've had my Mavic 3 for, since it's been out. It took me a little while before I finally got a hold of one, but it is quite honestly one of the best flying experiences you're going to ever have when it comes to a big drone. So why now? And then why compete with a platform you already have? Why? And I guess my answer is probably this. This is kind of where I'm going to go with this today. It has everything to do with price and affordability, because right now people are struggling to be able to buy things that are in the $2,000 class, and it seems like we can always scrape up $1,300, $1,200. And do you notice that these prices slowly inch forward? Okay. The prices slowly, incrementally inch forward. So we went from a $800 price point to a $1,100, $1,200 price point, and slowly the price is going up. And then it hit the $1,300 price point mark. And then the smaller drones, which used to be around probably around $500-$600, are now reaching $1,000. How long can consumers stay in the game? And where's the market moving towards? Is it moving towards, I don't know where it's moving towards, because I can put myself in a situation a couple of years ago where, coming up with a $500 toy is a big deal. And now we're looking at $2,000 toys. My other issue with the Mavic 3 Classic is it's definitely a budget level, but it's literally the same drone as my Mavic 3 Standard that I already have. So why now? Why push the envelope into the basically the $1,500 class? They're competing with the Mavic Air class, which is much more portable. Right now, my Mavic 3 fits in a bag probably about that big. It's a pretty good size bag. It's not too big, not too bad to travel with. So very interesting, and I am excited about this drone, by the way. I think it's a great product. I think DJI once again is trying to get their price point to a point where people, more people can buy it. But tell me, what's the difference between 2,000 and 1,700? To be quite honest. The other thing I think is really intriguing about this drone is the fact that it comes with the new DJI RC, which I've had and I've used quite a bit with the Mini, and it's a nice little RC. But why would you package the Mini RC, which only has about a 14,000 foot range, with a drone with a lot more range? It makes no sense. Because if I'm going to fly this new this new Classic, I said Mac Classic, I have a Mavic Classic. I'm not going to fly it with that controller because I can't get distance out of it. I'm going to go back to my controller that I have. So here is the price point right now. These are from Best Buy. And so you've got $1,600, okay, into the standard controller. Why would you pay $200 more to get less range? It doesn't make any sense to me, assuming that the new setup doesn't have a little bit. So we need to see some range tests. I'd like to see a range test with the new control, because I flew my Mavic 3 standard, and I never put up a video on it because I didn't think anybody'd be interested, with the RC. I did. I flew it and 1,400 feet. I flew it with or 14,000 feet. I flew it with the Mini, and that's really where it's best at because it's all travel companion, based. And with the Mini, it's perfect. So this, to me, it's cool. I think it's an interesting gig to have the, and of course everybody that was talking to me or commenting with the standard controller or the RC controller with the Mavic 3 platform was that it's a convenience thing, that it frees up my phone, which I totally agree. So we've got some good things happening here. But why are there so many levels? We've got a Cine level where we're at $5,000, which is basically the same drone you can pay $2,000 for and get the Mac with the dual camera. I really enjoy the wide angle, guys. I love the telephoto. I love that. I love the lens setup as it is. I think the combining of the two Mavic 2 drones together into a single package was genius. I think that was great. So I'm kind of baffled at the Classic. The only thing I can think of, because it looks like they say it looks like it's back ordered with the standard controller, because that would be where I would go right away. I would never go for the RC in this package. I actually thought about just going finding an aftermarket, just getting on eBay. Go check out eBay right now. Looking for a DJI RC that's used and they're about $349. I've seen one right now. It's $349. That's way too much. I think it's is it three? What's the DJI price on that? Hold on here. I got to go to the DJI store here. And the DJI store, and we'll go to the Mavic line, and we're going to go down to, let's just go down to the, let's see here. we just want to look at the RC. Do they sell it like that? Here, there's the Avada. It would be really cool if they'd take the Avada class and do some stuff with that. That's what I'm really excited for. DJI never does what you want them to do, for sure. They do what they want to do, and they do what their marketing is basically telling them to do, which makes all kinds of sense. But I'm just looking for there it is right there. So $309 is what you're going to pay for the RC alone. Let me put that up there really quick. So what I'm just so you can see what I'm kind of looking at here. Let me take that down just for a second. But there's the RC standalone right there for $300. I think there's been a lot of people, and I've actually got a comment the other day, and that comment was, thank you for giving me the review, the honest review on the DJI RC, because I was thinking about buying it. And right now, I would not buy the DJI RC if I was going to fly with the Mavic 3. I would probably go to the RC Pro before I would go there. I would spend the extra money, because what you're going to get with the RC is not going to be an advantage from what you would get if you just bought the RC with the Mavic 3. It just makes no sense. You're not gaining anything, and you're actually losing control distance by buying the RC. So to me, it just makes no sense. But it's a cool package. I'm just looking at it from a logical standpoint, and let me just go ahead and blow that up a little bit. On here, I've got moving all kinds of things around here. I'm screwing up other stuff and my layers in OBS. But yeah, come on, OBS, please. I want my NDI back. So they've taken my NDI away. But so these are really good drone packages. So I don't really, unless you're like into photography, I think the standard camera is going to give you the pro effect that most people were getting with the DJI, the Mini 2, not the Mini 2, with the Mavic 2 Pro, and I think that really is kind of where we are. But yeah, I just wanted to. What does everybody think about this? Please leave some comments about it, because I'm trying to see logic in this. The only thing I see logic in is the bottom version, the classic with the classic controller. I really think that's great, and I was really hoping that they take that classic controller and throw a little tiny screen in it. But we got the big controller with the big screen, and they took away they took away my range. So why did they do that? That's a question. Another question. Why did they take the range away from the standard controller if we're going to fly it with the Mavic 3 Classic? Why are you taking my range? So that is a question that I want them to answer. Give me back my range, man. So that's kind of where I'm at on this, but I really like it. I think it's a great thing to do, and I think you do gain from the flight time. I really do. Now, what about the software? Is DJI going to offer an upgrade on the Mavic 3 that's already out, the Mavic 3 standard? Are they going to upgrade the firmware? They may have already done that for both, meaning that can my camera do the same thing that the DJI camera of the Classic is doing? Is there anything that I'm missing? Did I get killed? Did I get screwed is what I want to know. I want to know this now. Did you screw me over by selling me a 2-camera version in the standard form with no RC, paying $2,000? Now you're basically selling the Classic with pretty much the same camera with a little bit of an upgrade if you want to add the 2-camera system. Did I get ripped off? That, to me, is that a $500 upgrade? okay, for using iPad anyway. Trapper, I agree. I've come to Jesus on that whole thing, Trapper. I do. I fly with the iPad Mini 6 now, and it's by far the best thing to do. Take the old controller, throw it on there, but I lost $500? I got ripped. There's no way that little camera edition was a $500 edition. So don't you agree? It says, hey, they upgraded it today. Big fat firmware update. Good, thank you. I'm going to go and Lowry Dronography, thank you for that. But I just wanted to react to this. I think it's a great idea. I think this drone platform, everybody needs to get their hands on. There's nothing better than flying the Mavic 3, except for flying the Avada. Sorry guys, I love the Avada. I smile, I giggle when I fly it. Guys, yesterday I flew my Avada twice into a steel pole, a light pole, twice. And the second time, if you watch the NFL and you ever hear doink, you got a doink. Doing! You got the whole doink thing. And guys, not a single scratch on it. It is ready to fly today, and I hit it twice. So you guys that have not flown the Avada, you got to get your hands on the Avada. So I'm still a huge fan of the Avada, and now I've only basically have two drone platforms at this point. I've got the Mavic 3, which doesn't get a lot of use right now because I'm flying a lot of Avada flights. But so what do you guys think about that? So obviously I'm going to go and do some upgrades, and I'm going to tell you about those. So, but it says app and drone. All right, you can pull other things up while you're flying. So let's see, no worries, it's a beast of an update. More details over the control of the drone too. Flight characteristics, can't fly it yet. Crappy weather, yeah. Yeah, we have crappy weather here too, by the way, Lowry. Appreciate you popping in, by the way. So no, I haven't done a live stream in a while. I was gonna wait till Friday, but I've got to, guys, it's a new release. So I wanted to make sure I made some comments about it because I'm excited about it. I want people to be excited. I'm not guys, I am a DJI fanboy because they're good. And I think I've told everybody that a bunch of times. But right now, I would be looking for, if I can. Remember when the Avada came out and all the controllers became more expensive? I paid $80 for my FPV controller too. $80. The next day, that same controller went up to almost $300. So I lucked out. Yeah, we're suffering from poor weather. It's a little cloudy and windy. Yesterday was a beautiful day to fly. I did fly yesterday. I told you I ran into a pole twice. I should post that video. There's nothing better than watching somebody crash an Avada. So, but I love the Avada. Here's a question for you guys. Okay, this is a Mavic 3 stream right now. But is anybody interested in DJI taking the Avada platform and just adding some, doing what the rest of the FPV industry is doing, is creating different form factors for the new flight system, with the new, basically, what we're basically seeing right now is the Air Unit 3. The Air Unit 3 is basically in the Avada. If you tear it apart, that's what's inside of it. You got a flight controller and an Air Unit 3 with a proprietary battery. But wouldn't it be cool if they took that platform, goggles and everything, and they started to mess around with it? Create a toothpick. Would you fly a toothpick in the DJI platform? Would you fly a 3-inch in the DJI platform, maybe a 5-inch? Okay, in the 3. Obviously the FPV that came out, the original FPV was a typical 5-inch, but it's way heavy. Why don't you take that, DJI-ify it? So anyway, I just thought that would be kind of cool. So, but yeah, Mavic 3, I'm excited for it. I think, I didn't hear anything new. I watched Flight Path today. There's my go-tos. I watch Flight Path all the time. I really enjoy his stream. He brings in some good stuff. So But I didn't really learn anything new. I'm not getting anything that I don't already know. Hopefully the firmware update is going to make me happy, because hopefully they didn't kill my drone. Because the biggest problem I have is with DJI at this point is they made me pay $500 more for getting this platform when it was first put out. Now they're taking it, they're dumbing it down, or maybe not. Because if this thing flies the way I think it flies, this $1,500 version, you guys are getting a great deal. So if you buy this in the $1,599 price point, I'm never going to be able to sell my 3 standard. No way. Because everybody's going to want that. Now, we're talking like, just like say in the next 6 months. After that, on the other hand, the market starts to change, because people, when they do look for used drones like a Mavic 3, we'll be able to sell it for a pretty penny. More than likely, I'll be able to sell it for the $1,700 range, because of the camera and things like that. Because people are always looking for the better version of things for the best price, So I'm probably going to lose maybe $300 because of this version, but I'm glad they did it, because you guys that didn't buy the $2,000 version that were smart, okay, you guys are going to get a lot of fun out of this one. That thing flies for days. The Mavic 3 platform, you only need 1 battery for. If you're going to go buy it in multiple batteries and you want to go get the flight, the fly more pack or whatever, you're never going to fly with 2 batteries. It's unless you're doing it for a certain reason, because 46 minutes, I get about 40 minutes out of a battery, just about 38 to 40 minutes. And that is such a long flight time. So I want the poor man's tactical drone. Trapper, it is worth every penny. So if somebody pulls the trigger on the $1,599, so let me just look. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back in time here with you guys. Go back. I'm going to go back in time here. No, we go front. We go forward in time here. Let's go right there. We go. This is the Mavic 3. Okay, look at that price point. When you see a 2, okay, we're damn near, when we buy this, you're at about almost $2,200. Okay, for the same controller you got. So $2,200 or $1,500 or $1,600. So who's the dummy? I'm pointing to me, not to you guys. I'm pointing to me. Because now, this is what I'm really excited about. Okay, I'm always looking to the next thing, if you know me, okay? Take care of your DJI drones. Resale could go higher than original. Yeah. I am, guys, I am a huge fan of DJI. This drone, I've had, most people try to lowball you right now because nobody has any money, okay? I am an example of, I'm like you guys. I think you guys on the platform, I am not a retired guy. I am at the top of my career, and I'm still making money, and I get a regular paycheck. Okay, I'm not pulling in, I'm not living off of my investments. I'm not living off of my 401k, or I'm not living off of Social Security. Okay, so I've got a decent amount of money coming in with my wife working too. We're both professionals. Okay. So we can afford some of these really expensive toys. And when I first started this, I couldn't, because probably the last 10 years is in your career. That's when you go from like this to like that, okay? So I started to buy bigger and better toys, and especially when I started my little drone business and things like that, they start to pay for themselves, okay? So I can afford some of these really expensive toys. And I'm not saying that to brag, but most of the people that are on my channel and most of the people that are buying drones right now cannot go to their wife and go, I have got a $2,000 toy I'm going to buy, and I'd like you to give me permission to buy that. It's not going to happen. DJI right now is pushing what I believe that they're doing is they're pushing their luck, because the economy is inflated, And people just don't have, even for the Mini. Guys, I have people, when I sold my Mini, okay, I sold my Mini 3 because, guys, I don't keep them that long. If I'm not going to fly it, I'm not going to keep it, okay? I sold it for a really good price because they have great resale value. And they're amazing little drones, okay? And I feel bad because people are mortgaging their lives for these little toys, okay? And just the other day, I've actually got my Mavic 3 on the market. I always have, guys, my drones are always on the market. The only thing that I can tell you is not on the market is my Avada, okay? If you keep all your drones and just throw them on a shelf, it's kind of like keeping a toy and not letting anybody play with it. I think that toys need to be shared, okay? And the only thing that I keep is stuff that I know I'm not going to be able to sell. And, you know, because I want to keep buying new toys, and I want the newer, and I don't want to just keep it laying around where I'm not going to fly it. To me, that's a waste. But I had a young person basically, look, they want to buy my drone, and they can't sell they think they have a Mavic Pro Platinum. And I said, hey, and when they messaged me and I said, hey, when you sell your Mavic Pro Platinum, come back later. My drone will never sell for the price that it is. I quoted them a price. I said, if you come back later, I will sell it to you for that price. And it was a really good price. And my price is as good as that one right there. And you'll get more from my product than you'll get from that one, okay? So, but hey, how you I really appreciate you guys popping in on this Wednesday stream. I couldn't get on with Kai because I had conferences. I had parent-teacher conferences yesterday. You guys that don't know, I'm an educator, so I had to stay late last night. I couldn't live stream, and this is a release day. And my goal is eventually on these days that we have releases and stuff. So Kai's on. And Kai knows the pain and suffering going through with my computer. I am a cheapo when it comes to computers. I refuse to spend money on expensive computers, okay? So, because there's a gazillion of them out there. And you can build and right now I'm in the process of putting one together. And I found an old Dell with a mini tower, so I'm putting that together, and I'm waiting for it. I bought one. It blew up on me, sent it back, and I got a new one coming. So this new one, I've got some things I'm adding to it. So I'm in the process of building a computer. Why? Because I need a computer where I can run multiple monitors, and the one I've got coming can do that. So anyway, that's my woe is me. Because like this one, my CPU right now is running at 6.5%, and I'm running multiple monitors, okay? I've got 3 monitors in front of me. So, and I want my home computer to do that. And I can't bring Kai in, and we can't live stream together. I want to live stream at 1080p, which is what I'm live streaming at right now. At home, I can only do 720 there. So and Kai's got the same problem. We want to dispense with StreamYard, and we want to go to OBS, which is what I use most of the time. But OBS has got a problem because their NDI hasn't caught up with their new updates. So NDI is not supported right now with their update, their newest update. So I can't even bring in a phone. Normally I'll NDI this in, so I'll use the high resolution camera on my phone as an extra one, as an extra device. So anyways, that's my goal on that. But it's just let's see, a Trapper. I've got my Mavic Air 2 and GPS case inspected going in and coming out of it. I treat it like it's a very fragile egg. Yeah, you have to, okay? For $1,800, you're better off with the Air 2S and RC Pro. I totally agree with that, Kai. And me and Kai, I agree with most of the things Kai says because I don't want him mad at me. I feel like Chris Waters, okay? I'm gonna travel lightly with Kai because I don't want him angry. And he's a better friend than you want as your enemy, so. But yeah, I agree with the RC Pro. You are better off now. Flight time would be the only thing I would say. But with the Air 2S, you can have multiple batteries, and you would need all three of those batteries for that. So, and with this platform, you wouldn't. If you had now the best of all worlds is you have the RC Pro with the Mavic 3. Now you have a serious machine now. And you don't lose the range. But like Trapper said earlier, if you have your mini, your tablet, I'm a tablet guy now. I 3D printed my adapters. I put my tablet on there, and I've got a nice big screen. It doesn't get affected by the sun like the RC, the DJI RC does, and it's less expensive. Now, you can get a tablet for a pretty good price. I think even the mini tablets are getting cheaper now. I think I paid too much for mine because I got it early, but now you can get them for about $325, I think, for the tablet, the 3, which is the price of the RC, and you've got a larger screen, and you've got the range that the DJI Classic controller has. So I only upgrade every 4 to 5 years, so I have to plan my next step carefully. Here, why am I not putting my chat stream? Guys, why am I not putting my chat stream up? I could easily do that. We'll see how long I stay on. I have no idea how long I'm going to stay on, guys. I really don't. Here, let me just throw up my chat stream there. I gotta grab it really quick for you. Here, let's make sure I'm not. Yeah, it's going up there. Where am I? Where is that dad random? Excuse me. Guys, I am getting over a really, really bad cold, and it went up into my sinuses. My wife got COVID. I tested negative for COVID. So there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on. I have no idea what's happening in this world anymore. There we go. There's my chat stream. I just gotta pop this out because I want to hang out with you guys just a little bit longer. So let's see, copy that. Let's put them in there. Go V, hit OK. OBS now allows you to embed your chat stream, and it now allows you to react to the chat stream, so I can talk in it. I can enter my messages now in OBS, so it's sweet. There we go. I have been turning on another computer, and now I can just set that up, which I just did. I can shut that off. I can kill that right there. Bang! I am now totally on a single screen with OBS, and then I have my information screen over here. Sweet. But yeah, looking at prices, let's see. What can you get an RC, DJI RC for? Excuse me, holy crap. In Texas, the extra brightness of the RC screen is needed. Yeah, the RC has a lot more nit power. Was it 1,000? Let's see. Let me see if I can take my chat now and throw it in the stream. Let's see if that pops up. Is that the same chat? Yeah, that is. All right. Loving it. Okay, I was not going to do this today. This is why I love, guys, this is why I love freaking OBS. I'm just telling you. Besides, oh, that's wrong one. Here, where is it? Where's my chat? Where's that chat stream? I'm just going to squeeze it down. Sorry here. Why is it not letting me squeeze the chat down? That isn't the chat. Is that the chat? There we go. Now I'm grabbing the chat. Oh, man. Hey, guys, you should say, Dad Random, practice on your own time. Why am I not able to grab my chat? I can't grab it. I'm trying to grab it and squeeze it down. I have no idea what it's doing. Stop it. Stop moving. OBS did a little, there's me, moving me around. Stop moving me, just stay there, Dad Random. There's that. Now I can make it smaller, but what I want to do is change the freaking, why is my Alt key not doing anything? It's not alting. I'll figure that out. Usually you can take the Alt key and you can resize the chat, and it's not letting me do that. So I have no idea why it's not doing that. I do not know why it's not Alt. There it is. There it is. All right, we got it. We figured it out. Okay, I just want to drag it, make it a little bit smaller. Practice on your own time, Dad Random. Let's bring that bigger. So anyways, I just wanted you to be able to see your comments there. All right, so enough of that. Enough of that nonsense. So raise your hand if you're in on the Mavic 3. Raise your hand. Why am I freaking... I turn some light on here. I've got all kinds of crap going on. Once you start messing with stuff, it can really go south quickly. It can really go south quickly, so. Oh man, now I got to change that. I got to look up my property, my properties here. Oh boy. Practice on your own time, Dad Random. Let's go there. That looks fine. It's because I got a white background. Anytime I put a white background up, it makes me kind of, in the screen, it makes, I'm just going to leave that alone. I'm not going to mess around. Okay. So the big thing here is price. And when we compare prices, I just don't want to feel like I got ripped off. And I think there's actually a think tank in DJI that they go, okay, so if this person has this, are we doing them due diligence by changing or by messing around, okay, by changing the the pricing, okay? And then what's fair? Do you think they even care? Here, I'm gonna go, where's my side camera? I'm still messing around with my stuff, guys. I'm still messing with my chat stream. What I wanna do is I wanna put it behind behind that. There we go. So now I can drag it bigger. Bam, just like that, all right? And you can see the top. There, all right. I love OBS, just love it. I just love BS, pretty much. But all this being said, do you agree with Kai about going with the DJI RC? And I with the let's see, Air 2S RC combo. I just want to look at some prices right now. So right now, for $900, you can buy one from somebody. You can get the RC Pro for $999 in a couple of different places. You can buy, here's right here. Here it is, right here. Let me show you this, guys. You need to see this, okay? And we take that down right there. And I got too much stuff going on. Okay, chat stream, you're going for a while. Okay, right there is a $1,700 DJI RC. But that's not the good one for $1,700. Okay, that's not even the good one. We want the RC Pro. So let's change this to the RC Pro combo. I always like to check the bigger picture here. So here's the old RC Pro. Somebody selling their drone package right there. But that's that's even a better deal. That screen right there is going to give you a better deal. Okay, with the old RC, is that the RC Pro? Yeah, it is the RC Pro controller. That's a bid, so they're asking for a bid. You could probably get this off this guy for about $1,500. I bet. When this finally goes down, you'll be able to pull this deal for about $1,500 right there. So for the same price of a brand new Mavic 3, you can get a camera that's really good, basically a 1-inch sensor camera. You can get all the obstacle avoidance and the RC Pro, which will work and record stuff for you. It's basically going to give you browsing capability and all those things. So anyway, hey, PD Tech is in the house. Hey, PD. I told you PD's got the best icon until until something happened, guys. You had the best icon until Dad Random put up, where in the hell is my freaking icon? What did I do with that? Why is it not, where's my, I don't even know. Where's my new icon? Okay, back to the main scene. This is still the best. This is still, let me go there. Where's my Mavic? There's my new duck right there. There it is. This is the best icon right now. Don't you guys agree? Check that out. Guys, I am now perfected. I now have finally perfected the duck that is most appropriate for my channel. Don't you think so? It's got the glasses. It's my personality. Okay. So, what do you think of that? Let's see what's going on here in the chat. I think you're going to be, it's a good drone. Going to be purchased a drone today. I would consider it, but probably I wouldn't get it because I'm ready for something with more flight capability. Totally understand that. Master of BS. Okay, Kai, before you came in, I was making the suggestion that DJI takes the Avada platform and starts to do some stuff with it. Taking the flight controller, just make proprietary drones. I don't care, like Flywu does. Make some kit drones that I can just automatically connect to my system, that I can connect to my controller I have and my new goggles, okay, my new goggles, and of course with the new skirt, just like Walksnail is doing and Caddx is doing. By the way, that I am probably going to go that way. I've been talking very seriously with Kai, and I think my next level of FPV, so I can get back into the kit drones, is to go with the Caddx system with Express LRS. So I think that's where I'm going to go. I think that is the direction. So once I get past this Avada thing, that's probably where I'd like to go. I think Bardwell finally has pushed enough. He's finally given in. He's an HD0 lover, and I think it's time. So cross your eyes so we can see the resemblance. There it is, right there. I told you it's perfect. I got to look at my replay, see if I can. There, replay. Let's see if it's there. Let's see if I got to see it. Come on. Let's pick up. Come on. I must be really far back. I'm waiting for the replay here on my other screen. What do I am way behind my broadcast. This is kind of like the reverse of what you're supposed to do. There it is. I wish I could screenshot that. I'm still coughing, guys. That's funny. All right. Oh, man. Chat, put the chat back in there. Where's my chat? Let's put the chat in there. Here we go. There we go. Hey, make that bigger. Now we can mess around here. Now we can put the full chat up there. Take Dad Random and move him down here maybe. And oh, guys, the one thing I've missed about streaming and drones and all the things that make basically doing this fun is stuff like this. It's the creativity around it. So, and you only get creativity. You don't get creativity with GPS drones, I'm sorry. And I do still love the mini platforms though. So the next level, okay? Let me go back to my studio cam view here and let's get back the thing that we were supposed to be discussing today. Let's stay on task as basically as much as I can here. But is if they take the mini platform to the next level, okay? And the mini platform can evolve. So we'll see what happens with that. That they create a SE version of the Mini, and that's the next one. You know it's coming. You know that the SE Mini is coming, or the Mini Classic, or whatever they want to call it. You know it's coming. It's coming this spring. Maybe it'll come before that, but you know it's on its way. They're going to take a Mini, they're going to couple it with an RC package, and it's going to be, what's the price? Let's think, $699. And if you have not, please hit the like button because it's my wife's birthday, so I better get home. It's Mrs. Random's birthday today. I got to run home. I got to grab some flowers. She has had COVID. She went to Texas with her friends. Two of them got COVID, and she claims it was me that gave it to her. I will not deny, or I can verify that I didn't have COVID, because when she had COVID, I went and got a test, so I didn't get it. So I have no idea. I've already had COVID. I don't know. So, but anyway, it is her birthday, so I should eventually get home. But what do you think? Okay. What do you guys think on that? 2049. That is a good-looking bird, though. And who needs the telephoto lens? Who needs that? I need it. I need everything that I can afford to get. So I want a Mini Cinewhoop that's autonomous and can, yeah. You can call it with your Apple Watch, something that you can take a picture, then go back to its dock. I want the cell phone with the drone in it, like that. A lot of those fake pictures have been out there. Remember the day I put the cell phone that's been out, that the cell phone, the little drone that comes out of there, kind of like the Pixie. I didn't see a video that somebody did the Pixie drone on it, probably because it sucked so bad. But yeah. I miss live streaming, guys. I missed it. I missed doing the crazy Dad Random live streams. So, but yeah, it's a good looking, guys. I am totally positive on this. My thoughts is for current Mavic 3 owners, okay, like myself and like some of you guys. Did I just get screwed? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that, Thomas. Appreciate that. She will appreciate it. So I better bring some flowers home for her. She always says she doesn't like flowers, but believe me, she'll appreciate them if I bring some flowers home. So 7 times awesome for parallax shots. Hey, Lowry Dronography, why don't we build the parallax, can you build in the dolly zoom? I want a dolly zoom button, okay? Is there a dolly zoom button? Did I miss the boat on that? I want a dolly zoom on that. And I need to get my freaking Mavic. Now that everybody's going to want to see Mavic 3 videos, I'm going to take my Mavic 3 out and show them what they're missing with my dolly zoom. So with the 7 times awesome, it's right. Guys, this thing, if you're going to freaking look for Russians in a freaking forest, you can easily find them. Believe me. So with that freaking that zoom. Or a Galaxy S25 with built-in nano drone. There we go. I would change to Samsung if they put a drone in it. PD, I will get rid of this. I've already had enough freaking iPhones. I could change, no problem. I use Google pretty much for everything else. So I go from the iPhone, go to Samsung if they put a drone in it. That's the. Just don't tell her you picked the flowers from the cemetery. Yeah, right. Here, I gotta put that up there. Let's make it smaller. Let's get your chats up there. But the only thing I'm missing is Kai in this this live stream today. So, and I did, like I said, I did miss him, guys. There was no Taco Tuesday yesterday. I had to go get Chick-fil-A on Tuesday. We're banished from my in-laws' house for Taco Tuesday because we're both sick. I've been sick for 2 weeks, and I'm still, like I said, I just got rid of a headache, a sinus headache. So, You can carry a grenade. You can carry a thermal grenade. A lot of people see those little tiny grenades that they're dropping out of the Mavics, and those things are basically thermal penetrators. So when they drop them, that little tip can go through a certain amount of steel. I don't know how much, but it'll go through the top of a tank. A lot of people don't know that. That's crazy. That's just crazy technology. So, but guys, you guys are making me laugh today. I really appreciate that. This time of year, Christmas is coming, and we want to keep it light and airy. So wouldn't that be interesting? Dropping, you drop firecrackers and hey, you can't do anything. You can't do that. I got a question for you. Okay, I got a question, and I want somebody to find an answer to this. Okay, can you shoot down your own drone legally? Is it legal to shoot your own drone down out of the sky? Is it a federal crime to take your own drone and shoot it out of the sky? Can somebody tell me that? Is it legal? I don't know if there's a law on that. Is there a rule? Is there a rule to shooting your own drone out of the sky? So say you get pissed at your Mavic someday and you don't want anybody to own it, and you're going to be the last owner because you can't find batteries for it. So you put it over your property and you get your 12 gauge out and you pump a bunch of bullets into it. Is that legal? No? Kai always screws up my fun. It's not legal to shoot down your own drone from the sky. Even if it lands in an area that's it was misbehaving again. I'm trusting that Kai is telling me some factual information here. So if a deputy said anything about me shooting my own drone out of the sky, he would never be invited to any of my trap shoots again. It's still a federally registered aircraft. What if I don't federally register it? Maybe I unregister it and then I shoot it down. What if it's attacking your parrot? I've got to applaud those Ukrainian drone pilots dropping grenades. They are getting really good at it. I guarantee the same mathematics is going into dropping grenades from Mavics that is used for determining the trajectory of a rifle shot. And basically you have to determine windage and wind speed and distance. It's probably an easier formula. So oh man, it's been a fun stream. So you shouldn't be flying it unregistered. Stop it. He keeps ruining my mojo. Hey, what if the drone is a sub 250 drone? It's a sub 250 toy drone. Okay? Say a SEMA something. Put it in the air, not too high, within the canopy of your area, and you take it out with not a firearm, but a wrist rocket. Okay? Wrist rocket. I'm now shooting down a toy drone with a wrist rocket. Is that legal? Let's see. There should be an exemption if it gets taken over by Skynet mid-flight, or at least. Guys, I have to know this answer. If I can shoot down with a toy, not a registered firearm. Okay, so now it's not a firearm, because I don't want to have like a 12 gauge or anything discharging in space. Okay, so now reckless discharge of a gun. What about a toy? A toy shooting down a toy? Is that possible? Anyway, Kai keeps screwing up my idea, and I'm trying to find a way to do this legally. So, crap. Guys, I'm not trying to be Ken Heron here either. I'm really not. I've got a real problem here. It's a real problem, and it's coming up. I've got a problem coming up, and I got to solve it, okay? Oh, maybe you can apply for a filming permit included in special effects. Crap. All right, none of that stuff is working, you guys. That's not working. You have to be able to shoot down with a rock, you know, a plastic toy out of the sky. All right. So it is 4:40. I have got to get home. I've got a haircut too that I got to get a haircut today. I don't even need a haircut, but I'm getting a haircut today. So I have to leave just for that. I've got a few more minutes, but if I try to drone hunting with a Black Widow catapult I use for fishing bait, you wouldn't hit the broadside of a barn with a toy. Oh man. Oh. I'm just saying. I'm burping, trying to be quiet. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get Epidemic Sound running here. I've got to get it started so we can finish our stream here. Yeah, there's my Epidemic Sound. All right, I got to get it ready for the big finish, right? I don't think it's, yeah, there we go. All right. So, anyways, it's been a great stream. Yeah, the Mavic 3, guys, is amazing, and I think, let me just get that back up there. Let's get my, let's go to, you guys want to see what I did for Halloween? Can I show you? All right, this is what I did for Halloween this year. This is what I put up. There we go. Can you hear me now? There we go. We're back. Am I back now? Guys, I turned into a ghost. So, am I back? Am I back? Anyone? Anyone? Am I back? Anyone? Am I back? Please let me know so I don't look like a fool longer than I already am. A 10-2? 10-2, you mean 10-4? All right, I think I'm back. It says my mic is functioning, which I hope it is. The only way I can check is if I go here. Good. All right. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Okay. So yeah, when I put the scene together, I forgot to put a mic. I forgot to put a mic in. So, but yeah. So this is what I did for Halloween. That's when you see it. A little late for that. But so anyway, a little bit of fun. There we go. And let's see. I got my music there, kind of drowning out myself. And then I'm a ghost. Oh boy, I got to fix that back in my properties. Let's put that back to. Let's see. We don't want to do that. Yeah, we want to go back to default camera. Hold on here, guys. so we can get out of here. We can get out of town. So I'm going to go back and correct my image, turn my hue back to normal. There we go. So anyways, you can have a lot of fun with OBS, and I'm a huge fan of it. So, all righty. But there it is. I think we got a great new toy, and I'm excited about it. There we go. Let's just end it right there. So thank you. Appreciate you guys coming in today. It has been an awesome stream. We had a lot of fun. Appreciate you, Kai, for helping me out in a bunch of different things. Yeah, I do think there are better deals, but this one is really good for its capability. The camera is a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Micro Four Thirds is a little bit better than 1 inch, but it's very difficult to see the difference. It does have an adjustable aperture. So there's a lot of other things you can do with the adjustable aperture, but most of those things really don't apply unless you're close up. You'd have to get close to an object. You can have a lot of fun with some zooming effects and things like that. But anyways, it's been a great stream. I've enjoyed it. And I've been able to enjoy it with you guys, which makes it a lot more fun. So I really appreciate you guys coming, jumping in with me. I would like to turn my stream back into a Friday stream. So this will normally be back on Fridays, okay? I'd like to get back on a Friday, kind of a Friday run. So Friday just, it works for me and that kind of stuff. So thank you again. Thank you, Lowry. Thank you, Trapper. Thank you, PD, Lone Star for sure, coming in. We see we going back to, I got to go way back into, hold on, crap, Lowry drone. I already got Lowry in there. So we're in good shape. I think that's everybody that matters, huh? And then you guys that aren't in chat, please, thank you. I appreciate it. If you have not, please hit the thumbs up. I always appreciate that. Have a great Wednesday. And yes, it's time to get to the flower shop. Not the cemetery. Kai, I'm not going to go to the cemetery to get flowers. That would be really wrong, but a great idea. Take care of your drones, guys. And if you do have an extra $1,700, $1,800, you've got an option. I suggest not going to the $1,700, go to the $1,500 option, and then adding that controller later as the prices start to fluctuate for the RC controller and people start to sell those. Right now, they're kind of popular. So, but the best deal out there, if you can swing it, is finding an RC Pro. It is better, lightweight. It's just a lot more nits on the screen, more functionality, better range, all those things. So, but you guys that are tablet guys, it's tablets are good. Tablets are definitely good. So, all right, I'm a tablet convert, so I've dispensed with the phone, and now we're tablet. All right, I'm out of here. Let's cue the sound. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.